I'm wondering, I mean, it's a big company, right? I think it's in excess of 5,000 employees. You're global. How do you keep the team aligned? I think that's one of the biggest issues in companies that are growing really fast, particularly when we're not all in the same office together.
Yeah. I think we're very fortunate because we have such a clear mission. And so I think it's much harder for companies who don't have such a very clear mission, because ultimately, if your mission is really clear and everybody's very committed to that mission, you find that they make decisions every day that are aligned, like fundamentally working toward that mission. We do a lot with respect to communication. I remember when we went, you asked about the pandemic earlier. I remember when we all went home in February or March of 2020, we literally had daily meetings. So my whole leadership team would get on a video conference on every day, every single day. Now we've backed off of that to where we still do it 2 days a week. So 2 days a week, I get my leadership team together, regardless of what's going on. And it doesn't have to be a structured agenda. Sometimes we have structured items on the agenda, but a lot of times it's just sharing of challenges that we're dealing with, or problems that we need to solve together, or opportunities that we see in front of us. And I think that communication, even in a casual way, makes for an aligned team. And it also fosters culture. You know, I can't really talk about my leadership without talking about the importance of culture. Everybody says it. I'm super proud of our culture. We're very deliberate about it. And it is very collaborative. I've always been, it's part of what I didn't like of being in a very big company. When I say very big, 60, 70,000 people, it leaves a lot of room for politics and alternative agendas to creep in. And I think by creating a strong mission, an aligned team that operates off of a common culture grounded in collaboration and collegiality, it really doesn't leave any room for politics and alternative agendas.
Yeah. That also tells me your team is good at resolving conflict, in part because you're clear about your mission, you're clear about each other's strengths, your swim lanes, and yet you're collaborative in solving problems. Because we have conflicts, and in high growth companies, you have them even more than in slower growth ones. So there's a tell there that's happening.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And when I say we're deliberate about it, we actually worked with an outside firm to design a specific program that we call connected leadership, that's based on the principles of dialectical behavioral therapy. And so we've worked really hard. We've taken something like 700 people through that program, which is about an 8-week program, to learn things like interpersonal effectiveness and dialectics, which of course is, you can have two things that are opposed and both can be true, and understanding and acknowledging and validating that in someone else, which enables for healthy and productive conflict, as opposed to destructive conflict where people dig in their heels.
Yeah, because you're going to have it. It is a natural part of two human beings being in relationship with each other. So I love to hear that you've proactively gone into that.